What is up? YouTube. Check it out, man. Kendrick Lamar ends Eminem insane streak. Andrew Tate, X King, incoming Drake, double down on UMG. What's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Hey, man, I don't know what this thing is about. Kanye sends word to Andrew Tate. Kanye, you need to sit down. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. God dang, yeah. This Bama did a mix CD. Yeah, you the man. I don't care what anybody say. Kanye, you the man. Shout out to all the Drake fans. Drake, you make some smooth music. You done put out an album that talking about making love and all this stuff, nigga, when you got beef on the table. Come on, dog. Even the girls are like, I make music for the girls. They want to hear what you got to say about this beef. This dude that made it all the way to the Super Bowl with a mixtape. Not a mixtape, a beef, whatever the hell y'all want to call it. Look, I'm going to get this thing. I got to open the door, man. It's hot in here, man. I hate when it's cold here. Give me a thumbs up. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Hey, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy. Yeah. Eminem, y'all. Hey, I want to. Kendrick Lamar.
Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, from one that shows Kendrick Lamar and Eminem streak that's been going on for years now when it comes to the monthly report for the most streamed rappers on this platform. And we will be exploring more on this in a bit. Today we also have more on Drake, who looks to have doubled down on his quest to hold UMG accountable for the allegations of pushing Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, quote, inorganically. And we'll explore more on this in a moment. And today we also have an unlikely link up, since infamous internet personality Andrew Tate landed in the United States, as Kanye West had a message for Andrew Tate, and we'll get to more on this later, including Andrew Tate's take on P. Diddy. And his take on Diddy has got some of his vocal critics out here agreeing with him. And like I said, we will expand on this later, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comments as usual. And starting with Drake, we got a latest update. It goes, Drake's legal team doubles down on claims that UMG is engaged in unlawful efforts to turn Not Like Us into a viral mega hit with a newly submitted 26-page motion for discovery. The motion filed in the Bexar County District Court requests a deposition of a UMG representative, maximum 4 hours, on Not Like Us promotion tactics, UMG's agreements with iHeartRadio, streaming services, and Texas-based radio stations, promotional deals with influencers, methods for boosting social media engagement, including bots, financial transactions with Texas-based entities, and UMG's overall business presence in Texas. Documents on UMG's Not Like Us promotion strategy, financial records tied to licensing and revenues in Texas, contracts with Texas-based entities, employees' presence in Texas, and all meetings held in Texas since January 1st, 2024, where Not Like Us, Drake, or Kendrick Lamar were discussed. And of course, this sparked split reactions as expected. And on one end, some believe the funny thing about all of this is the song still ended up being a massive hit. Even if he wins the lawsuit, the damage has been done, yet he keeps fighting. Laughing emojis. However, some Drake fans have hit back with, it is honestly like y'all refuse to pay attention. He's telling you why it became a massive hit. Of course, it still ended up being a massive hit. They are specifically pushing it unlike any other hit song they own. If they pushed every hit song like this, it wouldn't be an issue. And we got podcaster Van Lathan talking about how Drake is winning at the moment due to the optics. Check this out. Van Lathan speaks on the entire industry being against Drake.
If you are a Drake conspiracy theorist and you believe that the entire industry is conspiring against Drake, last night was a big night for you. Because to watch Not Like Us go 5 for 5, that's the Recording Academy, which Drake has been historically really critical of.
Yeah.
Reward his op, and the Lucian Dr. Dre high five and everything that you saw last night seemed like the industry having fun dancing on Drake's coffin.
However, some have fired back with, you don't get to brag about Lucien and rubbing it in people's face and get to complain about him. It makes zero sense. And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on this latest update on the defamation case against UMG over Not Like Us. And speaking on the beef between the big three, as we know, that is Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole, we got to hear from a rapper about what he thinks about J. Cole still rapping about buddying other rappers, and Will.i.am doesn't believe J. Cole is in a position to still rap tough like that. Check out a snippet from the Bigger Picture podcast.
You like, yo, I'm out. I apologize for everything I've ever said. You the holiest. You the greatest of all time, bro. I love you, bro. And then you start talking shit again.
I'm the best boxer alive.
I don't think you could do that because, you know, you could have done it if you got knocked out.
Yeah.
At least I stepped in the ring.
You took the fight.
Yeah.
Right? Like, Mike Tyson got knocked out. He's still fucking ill.
Still
Mike Tyson was not like, hey, I don't think I want to fight anymore. He didn't. Bad Mike Tyson fucking,
I still don't want no smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To this day. I don't want nothing to do with that.
You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to take an L. If one person's gonna lose, bro. Doesn't mean just because, like, for example, as awesome as freaking Michael Jordan is, he lost games, but he's still fucking Michael Jordan. Why did you back out is the question.
Because I couldn't sleep at night.
Then you shouldn't be fighting.
Facts.
You just like the idea of it. You a shadow boxer.
Wow.
So J. Cole
On the radio. I just don't know. You
𝗟𝗚𝗡𝗞𝗦.
thanks.
However, this sparked split reactions all over the place. For one, a user expanded. J. Cole is a grown man. He can and will, no pun intended, do whatever he pleases. Because what is anybody else gonna do about it? Nobody cares what a man who has never even been in Cole's position and mentors Fergie has to say. And personally, I don't agree with attacking Will.i.am's legacy. And we got more on this note. He can talk his talk, and it is up to others to believe him or not. If there are rappers who want to press him on it, so be it. Press him. But until folks stop supporting him, he gon' keep the same formula. Why would he switch it up? Because the internet say so, LOL. And since many hip-hop fans in the comment section were slighting Will.i.am, some ran to his defense. Will sold 10 million by himself, LOL. And his band, the Black Eyed Peas, have sold over 50 million albums. That doesn't include singles and the songs and hits that he's produced for other artists. People saying he's just Fergie's mentor. He's lapped Cole's career several times. And of course it is true, especially outside the United States, Will.i.am is way more successful than J. Cole, although when it comes to the rap skills and lyricism, it is a different discussion. And to be honest, this user was lowballing it. The Black Eyed Peas, according to Chartmaster's global estimates, have moved over 65.7 million albums globally, so Will.i.am is more than qualified to state his opinion. He's not some small fry. But overall, what are your thoughts on Will.i.am's take on this situation?
Why did you back out is the question.
Because I couldn't sleep at night.
Then you shouldn't be fighting.
Facts.
You just like the idea of it. You a shadow boxer.
Shit, I mean, damn.
And moving on to the next point, in the month of February, a couple of interesting things happened on streaming platforms. Like on Spotify, for instance, the most streamed rappers for the month were Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Travis Scott, Kanye West, Future, Eminem, Tyler, Juice WRLD, 21 Savage, and Lil Wayne. These were the top 10 most streamed rappers on Spotify. And Kendrick's been flying, as we got a latest report on his total album sales in the United States. And it goes, Kendrick Lamar has now sold over 30 million career album units in the United States. And just in case you're wondering, what about Drake? As far as we know, Drake should be double or nearly double these numbers in the United States when it comes to his career total album units. And yes, this includes equivalent album sales, since these rappers took off just before the streaming era, so it's mostly streams converted to sales. And this takes us to the next platform, YouTube Music. And on this platform, Kendrick Lamar has now ended Eminem's monumental streak that has been going since at least 2022, as far as we know, on this platform. And if you recall, we even posted this back in 2024 of Eminem dominating from January all the way to December. And while in January, Eminem was indeed the most streamed rapper on this platform, the streak cannot continue in 2025 as Kendrick Lamar ends the streak in February as he came in at number 1 with 570 million streams on this platform. And Eminem took the second position for the first time in a long time, 402 million streams. Drake came in at number 3, Future and Travis Scott round up the top 5.
I know one thing, man. I don't care what anybody say. First, second, and third on this list, you should be proud of yourself. Everybody want that number 1 position, man. Everybody can't be on number 1. And it's Kendrick Lamar's time. He performing at the Super Bowl, dog. Drake, you shouldn't be trying to sue somebody. You should be supporting this man. Dog, we had a little beef, but dude, man, you tore my ass up, young. You tore me up. Woo! But we still both millionaires. We ain't down here struggling. We can feed our family. Oh my God, y'all missing the point. Y'all missing the big
For
point.
the first time in a long time, 402 million streams. Drake came in at number 3, Future and Travis Scott round up the top 5. And we got an interesting appearance on the list this time around. A first time ever for Doechii, who turned out to be the second most streamed female rapper for the month of February with 108 million streams. And only 3 female rappers made the top 20 this time around. Doja Cat, Doechii, and Nicki Minaj. And Doechii has been a rising star, as apart from winning the Grammy for Best Rap Album, her streaming numbers have been flying. And we are
Tupac's still
at a
on the
point
list, baby.
that some are trying to...
Hold up. Tupac is still on the list. Biggie ain't even on the list, man. Rest in peace to Tupac and Biggie. Kanye West is on the list. Damn. I know one thing. Y'all might say that man crazy, but he's still on that list. I know that much. 50 Cent is way high on the list. Dang, going Future? God dang. We need to find out what Future and Travis Scott is doing. Doja Cat, shout out to her. We did a lot of her reactions and stuff. Yeah, I'm looking at the list. I'm studying. Sometimes you got to learn yourself. Feel me?
She has been a rising star, as apart from winning the Grammy for Best Rap Album, her streaming numbers have been flying. And we are at a point that some are trying to trigger Nicki Minaj fans. Check this out, for instance. In response to the Spotify report, Doechii finally getting her deserved flowers is great to see. They are playing more Doechii music and less Nicki Minaj. She has finally taken the crown from Mickey's head, and that's so lovely. Real and quality music wins at the end, just like Kendrick Lamar. And yes, this is bait. And moving on, since news hit the web that Andrew Tate has landed in the United States after spending years locked in Romania, Kanye saw the news and tweeted about it. He posted, "Andrew Tate back in the US, interview time, eyes emoji. Internet will never be the same." And this got a response from Andrew Tate, who is looking forward to the interview. However, this sparked reactions all over the place due to the infamous nature of the parties involved, and the user expanded, "I highly doubt this will actually happen. It would absolutely break the internet though if it did." And some Kanye fans are wondering, why the F are you following Andrew Tate? And at this point, I'd say this is a dumb question based on everything we've seen from Kanye in recent years. It is no surprises on my end, and I'm sure most will agree. And some have expanded. 2 clowns in the same room, and some have now pulled up clips of Andrew Tate speaking on Kanye. Check out a snippet.
Yeah, so I don't know everything he said. I know he said some things which have greatly upset people. He said some things that a lot of people agree with. I don't know exactly. What I do know is that Kanye certainly has firsthand experience of the heart of the Matrix in and of itself. I also know that he's saying things which are controversial and not widely accepted. And I think that even if I personally disagree with some of the things he's said, I think that people standing up and challenging the slave think, the one-track mind, is good as a whole. Please understand, people can say things I don't agree with and I don't like, but if it makes people think and debate, if it challenges the one-track mind, I like it. We must resist the slave mind. So anybody who says ideas that need discussion, that need thinking, that need either disproving or proving, either way, ideas that require discourse are ideas I like. So I think that as a whole, he is doing a good thing. Even if I don't completely agree with everything he said, I think as a whole, he is on a good mission. He's trying to stop people from just absorbing the slave mind think, the one-track mind, and to actually think for themselves. So for that reason, I have a lot of respect for him. I have had a lot of offers to be on podcasts with him, a lot of conduits to him. I know very well people who are close to him. So I know there'll be a day me and him are at the same table, and I look forward to that conversation. There's not a person on this planet I wouldn't talk to. I'll talk to absolutely anybody. And whether we agree, disagree, whether the conversation's good or it ends up just being a shouting match, whatever it turns out to be, I look forward to talking to him. I think that discourse and discussion is very important for the freedom of humanity and for the freedom of the mind.
And some users aren't having it. Tate is challenging minds by locking girls up in a sex dungeon and profiting off them showing their tits online. And Andrew Tate has already been busy. He made an appearance on the PBD podcast and he briefly spoke about Diddy.
I am so resistant to media programming that even when I know somebody is guilty of something, I still ask questions. So Diddy, is he guilty? Probably, yeah. I believe he's guilty. There's enough evidence around. He looks pretty guilty. But when the media's attacking him, I sit and think. I don't sit and think, Diddy's a piece of shit, Diddy's a piece of shit. I don't get programmed in the media. I sit and think, why only him? All of Hollywood's doing it. What did he do to get him in trouble? Because there's a whole bunch of others who've done the same things, but they're okay and he's not. Why did they randomly choose him? Did he stop obeying? Did he not re-sign the contract? Did he refuse to shut up about certain things? Why did they pluck him from the bunch of hundreds they could have gotten? That's what I think when the media attacks someone. So that's what a smart man thinks.
Interesting.
What Puffy's deal with Diageo was for Ciroc. So he didn't have ownership of that at any point, but he was getting a lot of money, like almost like $60 million a year at one point. So you see him go to De Leon is when you see him have some issues. And these people have really strong relationships. Don't think that the civil case doesn't turn into a criminal case.
And this sparked reactions like, this is the only time I will agree with this loser. Hollywood needs to be stripped bare. Just like most of our institutions, we need to weed out all of the ones who did this. The Weinsteins in Hollywood. Remember 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦 that actress from Smallville was a recruiter for? And we got Andrew Tate gloating on X due to the demands right now. He posted this a few hours ago. Hello CNN, BBC, ABC, NBC, 60 Minutes, ITV, Washington Post, New York Times, etc. Please stop begging me for interviews. The endless begging is pathetic. And after gloating about how he's the main character, right now he ended it with this. If you want me to destroy you in a hit piece sit down, which I can easily do, pay me $250,000 per hour and a box of chocolates. Email me without promise of fee, and the email is posted on Twitter to be mocked. Thank you, Top G. And overall, I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comments on these topics today. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.
And there you have it, folks. Man, come on, dude. Hey, Drake is taking this rap beef off the microphone and taking it to a whole nother level when he want to try to sue people and stop people from performing music, a song. Performing music, a song. I don't care where the hell he gonna perform it at. It's just performing music in a song. This is what the problem is. They start weighing out the fact that he performing it at somebody's cookout in the backyard, or is he performing it at a Super Bowl? Oh, wait a minute. He can perform it in the backyard, but at the Super Bowl, nah, we're gonna do a lawsuit to stop him from doing that. Stop him from doing it. Why? Because it's gonna hurt you. Who the fuck is you? Excuse me. Who is you? That's just a song. Sit down somewhere and have a Coke and a smile. Look here, man. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Y'all tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.